Okay, so again, first the right hand. We'll again just look at the upper notes again. And you're gonna do this. Okay, so first, you play A twice, go up to C, and back to A. You do that twice. And then you move down one note. Okay, and you just played once. Because then you will switch from G to G sharp. And you'll play G sharp twice. Then A and B. So again. Okay, now this is going to be simple. So first, you will add the C and E in between. Okay, that's all you do. Now, when you play G and B, you will add B and D in between. And same for this. Okay, so you just go from C and E to B and D. Pretty simple. Okay, then you will play this. So again, very simple. You play C, B, and then A twice. And this whole thing twice as well. Then do the same thing, but start from B. And then, exactly the same as before, G sharp, A, B. Okay? And also, you add C and E in between first, and then B and D. Nothing changes there. So it will sound like this. Now the left hand is gonna play the chords, you already know, but even simpler than before. You won't always jump up to this middle note of the chord, but you will just play this lower note one octave higher. So A, E, A, F, C, F, G, D, G, and E, B, E. Okay, and the way you're gonna play it is like this. So 6 times and then another 6 times just up here. Okay? And now we already divided the right hand into 4 sections. This is one, then the second one, the third one, and the last one. And this is exactly how you will apply it to the chords on the left hand, like so. Again, if this is too hard, just try playing only those notes to the chords. Or the other way around, and you just play the chords down here and practice the right hand. Okay, so earlier, you remember you played this? And so on. And you will just play exactly that one more time. Remember how I told you that it's going to repeat itself 2 more times? Well, this is the first one of those 2 times. So this is basically like a chorus. Play this. Then the special part in between. And so on. And then the chorus again. You probably noticed that already when listening to the song. Okay, so then after you've played this chorus once more, there's another verse following. And it's gonna sound like this. Okay, don't worry, this one is going to be super simple as well. So again, we will just look at the upper notes first. You will play this. Okay, you can probably already see there's a perfect pattern in there. You start on this E and you play it 4 times. Then you go up 1 note, play it 3 times. Back to E and 1 note below that. And then you start on this note, do exactly the same thing, play it 4 times. Up 3 times. Only you will leave away this last A. Okay? Super simple. And again, what you add in between is first A and C. Until you reach this D. Then you go to the next chord and you play G and B in between. Same thing. Then you go to C. Now you will play E and A in between. Not F and A like before, but back to E and A. And only for the first 4 times. You play C 4 times. When you go to D, then you will play F and A. Okay? And then the last chord, again, D and G in between. And now you will go up to C, and you will already switch to D and G sharp. I again play E and G sharp, whatever you prefer. And then you play C 3 times, and then back to B. Okay, so like this. Okay, and the left hand changes again as well. Now you combine the two patterns before. You played those 3 notes. So again, you take the middle note, put it on top. But you will play it as long as the verse before that. So like this. You play it for 2 chords. And you do the same thing, you play the 4 chords. And you do that twice. Only on the 4th chord, you won't play this broad chord, but you will again just play E, B, E. Okay? And then it will sound like this. And again, if you're struggling to put them together, maybe leave away those in-between notes and just play it like this. Or just play the chords down here. But it should be no problem for you if you could play the other verse, because it's pretty similar. Okay, and after this, you again start with the chorus. And so on. But now the 3rd time you play the chorus, when you come to this point, you'll just play this E up here 4 more times. Okay, and just continue with B and E down here. Okay, and that was it. So you see, when you break it down into pattern, it's not that complicated actually. So now let's listen to what we're gonna learn in the next part.